Now let's take a little bit of oil. Let's put it on the back of the spine, end of the spine on the Muladhara chakra. You see on the screen on the back. And rotate it anti-clockwise. And just gently rotate left hand on the lap. Shrimataji. Please let this oil nourish our subtle system, our Muladhara chakra. Don't put pressure, very gentle. Let's let's vibrate. Take the vibrated water oil on the Swadhisthana chakra, on the spine. You can put it on the spine as well. First put it like from Muladhara to Swadhisthana. There is a space on the spine, you can put it. On the Swadhisthana, again, anti-clockwise. Mother, please nourish our Swadhisthana chakra. It is vibrated. Well, if you don't have oil, you can just massage it, the spine. Let's move to the navi, just right behind the navel, on the spine. Mother, please bless us with the divine nourishment of the navi chakra. So oiling is chakras oiling, remove the friction within chakras. So chakras are rotating in a particular frequency. So this oil helps to make it smooth, like in the car, right? Exactly like that, our chakras need oil. It nourishes it. Now take this one more drop of oil and put it on the front navi. Let's do in the navel area. Just put your right middle finger in the navel itself, in the front side. And now rotate it around the void on the front side in the clockwise direction. Front is clockwise direction. If you want, take a little bit more oil around the navel area. Very gentle, don't have to push hard. Please let this vibrated oil nourish our void, our collective void. Just keep the right hand on the navel just for a second on the front side. Mother, please establish the peace within us. Now let's take the oil. You will work on heart chakra. If your hand reaches, please go to from the back side spine up to the heart. If not, you could do from the front. You could do both front and back. Please let this vibrated oil nourish our central heart, our heart chakra. If you want, you can bring the right hand in the front and put the oil on the central heart. And let's try to reach the spine, which is area which is between heart and Vishuddhi on the back side. Nicely rub the oil. And Vishuddhi, the element is actually butter or something which is smooth, like oil. So let's put the oil in our shoulders as well, the whole area, left and right, both shoulders. Let's massage first on the back side of Vishuddhi in the anti-clockwise direction. Mother, please let this vibrated oil nourish our Vishuddhi chakra and awaken the power of Sri Krishna within us. Now let's do on the front side, on the Vishuddhi, clockwise direction. Mother, please let this vibrated oil nourish our Vishuddhi and help us to witness the drama of my life, drama of our life. Now let's take the oil and put it on the front arkia where you see the Shrimati's bindi. And gently put it there and rotate in the clockwise direction. Mother, please let this vibrated oil nourish our Agya chakra and pacify our thoughts, our anger, our reactions. Now let's take a little oil and we are going to put on Sahasrara. Very little. And let's stretch our arm and gentle massage using the right hand. The same action which we did when we first got our self-realization. Little bit bend down the head forward towards the photograph and rotate the scalp. Please let this vibrated oil nourish our brain, our sahasrara. Now after that, now let's just put the oil on both the hands, all the fingertips. Just massage it nicely, all the fingertips. And especially the wrist area, that is, our wrist is our Vishuddhi chakra. So it helps us with the vibrations. Now let's just sit quietly. You can stop massaging and just put both the hands on the lap. And let's check our subtle system. We may feel some heaviness. Just totally fine. It will eventually go away. Now let's start footsoaking. Bring the bucket. Gently place both the feet into the water. Attention on Muladhara chakra. Let's recite together Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha 4 times. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Sri Ganesha, please be awakened within us and support our Mother Kundalini in her rising. Let's use our right hand and put the Mother Kundalini from Muladhara to Muladhara to Sahasrara. Let's raise our Mother Kundalini using right hand. Left hand is still on the lap. And we will say Om. We will do this action 7 times. Om. Om. Let's cleanse our void using our right hand in the clockwise direction, and we will throw the negativity in the water. We will take the mantra of Adi Guru Dattatreya. Om Tvamiva Sakshat Shri Adi Guru Dattatreya Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namah Namaha. That remove all the false knowledge we have gathered in this life and past life. That remove all the impact of gurus, black magic, false knowledge on our subtle system. Can you remove them and put it into this water? Mataji, by your grace, I am my own guru. Mataji, by your grace, I am my own guru. Kali, remove all the false knowledge within us, all the false desires within us. Keep on throwing the negativities in the water. Mother, by your grace, I am my own master. Mother, you are the only guru I have. You are my guru. If you still feel the catch on the white, you can rub it in the clockwise direction in the white area and then throw it in the water. Now let's bring the right hand above our Sahasrara on our Brahmarantra. Little bit bend down the head. Mother, please open our Brahmarandra. Please let our Mother Kundalini rise and pierce through our Sahasrara. Now let's gently raise our right hand about an inch above. Attention on Brahmarandra. And gently put attention on the hand, right hand. And again, let's pray. Shri Mataji, please open our Brahmarandra. We have pure desire to unite with the Divine. Let's do this exercise from the left hand on top and right hand on the lap. If you get tired, you can switch. Again, attention 1 inch above our hand. And Kundalini pierces through and come to Sahasrara. That is the first step of our spirit attainment. So let's feel that cool breeze coming on off top of the head. It's a very subtle process. Just silently watch. You can switch the hands if you want. If heat is coming, let's say, Mother, kindly cleanse it, my Brahmarandra, kindly cleanse my Sahasrara, my brain. Please open our Brahmarandra completely. Mother Kundalini, kindly burn away all the impurities which are preventing us, which are preventing our spiritual growth. Kindly burn them away. And please come and pierce our Sahasrara and be united with the divine power. Let's bring the right hand, left hand back on the lap. Attention on top of the head. Let's wash our feet and put the bucket aside.
much more from the divine power, in the sense that now you are your own guide. The freedom is given for you to try the freedom.
Are you saying then that evolution was carrying on in its merry way?
Yeah.
And then God decided at some peculiar time to pick on some peculiar...
No, it's not. It is up to you. Of course, it is up to you now to decide. You see, at this juncture, you have to decide. At human level, you must decide what you want to do further. The decision. All right? Ah, yes.
You say that the attainment of spirit is like the necessary step towards seeing into yourself.
Yeah.
But what actual steps can an individual take towards that attainment of spirit? And is there only one way, or are there many ways towards?
No, there's only one way of sprouting. Only one way. That is built in within us, you see. That's the only way it is.
But if I as an individual want to attain that spirit, to look into myself, what should I do? I mean, what are the practical steps that any person can take?
That's it.
Towards...
That's very nice to say that. That's what we have to do, all right? But that I'll tell you, that's a good thing to ask. That is something nice and promising. All right? What else?
Mother, how far can the intellect take us? Can the intellect take us far enough? Can we understand it with the intellect?
How can you? You can't understand. You see, intellect can only tell you, like I came here, it was written University of Sussex. All right, this is University of Sussex. But I have to enter in. This is like a signpost. With intellect, you can only know the signpost, but you have to enter in. Actually, you have to. Supposing I give you a chocolate, all right? It's written Cadbury's. You read it. But you have to taste it. You have to experience. There's a difference between the two. Just reading that mentally, knowing that mentally, is something like reading a signpost. And experiencing it is entering into it. Intellect has its own limitations. Like we had to leave our car behind. It's beyond. It's the intellect of the intellect, you can say that. But it's all poetry. You see, what I'm saying in reality, we should see what it is. So, should we come to your question? Is there any question anyone has? Now, what's it you have been asking?
How does the Kundalini rise when you're rising it?
When you are rising it, how does it rise? It rises like that. All right? You've seen it. That's it. Look at the child. Now, what are the questions? Any? Sahajogis? Anyone? David? Nothing? Phil, what about you? Reaching the absolute zero, what about that? So coming to his question, all right? It is, I can tell you in only in an analogy sort of thing, because you see, when you have to understand something mentally, you have to use these worldly things to explain something divine. We can say that if there's a candle which is not enlightened, it cannot get enlightened by itself, but it is ready to be enlightened. It's ready to be enlightened. If you are ready to be enlightened, any enlightened light can enlighten you. But the enlightened light doesn't do anything except that you can say the most, it is a catalyst at the most, if you have to give any. But just it is ready, it's all there, and just an enlightened light comes near the other one, and it catches the light from that. It's as simple as that, to give an analogy. Or as I told you, that the seed when you put it in the Mother Earth, because it is built in, it just sprouts, it's built in. But the process is that it has to be put in the Mother Earth. In the same way, it being a spontaneous thing and absolutely a living process, it works in a way that, supposing now you have somebody who is an enlightened light, say we say Ray has got enlightenment, say for example. Now, if he wants, he can enlighten. Once you get enlightenment, you can enlighten another person. But Ray now knows what should be done to prepare, first of all, the candle, to get rid of the obstructions, how to enlighten, and how to bring it to a full bright light. He knows all that. So there are 3 stages we can say. First is that you are to be awakened, first of all, the Kundalini. It has to be brought out of your head here, so that the cool breeze of the Holy Ghost, you can feel it on your head. This is the second stage, where you start feeling a cool breeze also in the hand. So many people don't feel in the beginning in the hand. Also in the head they do not feel, because it's a very subtle thing. But if a Sahajayogi feels it, that means it has started, but in a very subtle way, then you must allow it to grow more and more, and it dispels all the obstructions on its way. Gradually it becomes a steady light. And then any Sahajayogi can put it in such a way that you start feeling it in your hands also, it starts flowing in your hands. Because from the hands of the Sahajayogi, that power is flowing. And with that power, he can handle the situation in such a way that your hand starts feeling it, flowing from your hand, flowing from here. Now, when it happens, suddenly, sometimes it happens to people in a very sudden way, in a sudden rush also, because they have been seekers for ages, perhaps, maybe, whatever it is. But then they feel, oh, I feel very high, absolutely on top of the world, I've become a witness now. And naturally, because it's such a change. But that's not the end of it, because you must know how to kindle it properly, to keep it going and all that. If you don't do that, say, it will again come down. Because you must learn how to keep it going, how to work it out. That's the part, is the transition part through which you have to go. Some people take at the most 8 days, some people take a month or so. But once you have done it, you become your own master. To give another analogy, very simple one, it's like this. When you are driving a car, there's a brake and there's an accelerator. Now first you have to learn how to use, this is the freedom that is given to you, first of all, to learn how to use the brake and the accelerator, to take the car in a proper way, to keep it in the center the way it has to move. Then once you have learnt it, what becomes that you automatically become a driver. Nobody has to tell you, now put the brake, now do this. You know it, automatically you develop it. This is the second stage of driving. Now the third stage is that you really become an expert in that, and that you drive without even knowledge that you are driving, sort of a thing, when you are perfect there. But still there's one more stage left, that there's a master sitting behind and who wants you to drive this way and that way, and the master says that now stop the car, he's there. Now what happens that when you really become a Sahajayogi is the point when you become the master. And you start seeing the driver within you, and the accelerator, and the brake. And you control as a master. That's the point you have to reach. So these are the 4 stages through which you have to pass, which gradually works out just like your graduation, without much difficulty, for which you cannot pay. But you must have respect for yourself. You must know you can do it. And you must have that understanding that you are a human being, the epitome of evolution, and that you have to become the spirit. And it works out. It works out very fast these days, and should work out in this university also. All right? But analogy should not be taken too far, because this is divine working, and the divine working is such that we can't understand how it works. in the beginning. If I tell you, you'll be amazed how it works. You see, if you'll say that, Mother, explain, I won't be able to explain to you so many things. It's tremendous. The divine power has all your communications and everything. It's tremendous. And in a split of a second, it works. It is to be seen for yourself. Now the time has come to prove the existence of God, to prove the existence of His divine power. For the first time, you start feeling this subtle power when you get realization. You start feeling it in your hands, as cool breeze of the Holy Ghost. First time. Otherwise, you never feel anything. All right? Should we have it now? All right, that's good. Now, I would suggest all the new people should come in the front row, would be better. And you shouldn't mind if the Sahajogis have to just put a hand above you. They'll not touch you, but just to feel you. Doesn't matter. All right, please come forward. Just all of you. Just better. Come along. No harm. Yeah. Sit down. Take a chair. Good. Now, what you have to do is just to put your hands like this. Why? Because these fingertips have got the representation of your centers here. These 5, 6 and 7, they haven't brought the chart, but you can see later on, they'll give you books to see. These are 5 centers, 6 and 7 centers that we have. So just put hands like this, just straight, put your feet on the Mother Earth, because the Mother Earth also helps us. Wide apart with your shoes. Everything helps us, like all the elements that are there can help us and we have to use. So now put your feet on the Mother Earth like this, and put your hands like this, and you have to close your eyes, that's all. Just close your eyes. Now don't try to control your attention at all. Keep your attention absolutely loose. You just don't worry as to where to keep the attention, what to think, what to do, nothing of the kind. Just leave it. You can keep your hands on your lap and sit very comfortably, and it will work out. I'm sure it will work out for all of you. You should not open your eyes till I tell you. Keep your eyes shut. You can take out your glasses if possible. It will be a good idea. Take out your glasses. It helps the eyes also. Just keep them safe. Just keep them safe, that's all. Stretch your fingers a little bit towards me like that. Just stretch them, that's all. Gavin, then you get some Sahajogis to see their chakras. Right Swadhisthana is too much. I think you all put them from left to the right. Right Swadhisthana is too much.
Let us keep attention on Sahasrara. Mother Kundalini is there. Let's enjoy this silence for a minute. Let's conclude our meditation. Bring both the hands in the prayer position. Let's thank you, our Mother Kundalini. Mother Kundalini, thank you very much for cleansing us today. Mataji, thank you very much for opening our Brahmarandra and giving us our self-realization. Now with this gratitude, let's raise our Kundalini and put ourselves into Bandhan.